Hi, I'm Funfe Truth. I'm a teacher of chemistry in GBHS ISU, Government Bilingual High School ISU. I teach the classes between Form 1 to Form 5, and I will be talking today on the impact of the teacher-pupil relationship on motivation and academic success. So, without further much ado, I would like to highlight the fact that the teacher-pupil relationship is a very strong basis which can build motivation in each pupil and consequently foster academic success. I would like to take the example of a student in GBHS ISU that I taught in the 2020-2021 academic year, who sat for the GCE O-level in 2021 during the June session. And the story behind this is this student of mine was had a lot of potential, and when I identified it, I made it a point of duty to help her with her difficulties, since she comes from a francophone origin. She speaks predominantly French at home, and in her society, her day-to-day life out of school, she speaks French, communicates in French, but her studies are done in English, her evaluation is done in English. So there was a whole lot of problems that year, owing to the fact that not only she had that language barrier which we were trying to handle, there was the COVID-19 pandemic. It came up, and schools had to be suspended for some time as barrier measures against the propagation of the COVID-19. So when her parents and I were talking, they were always telling me that she was no longer motivated, that she wanted to give up and just take the exam the next academic year, because schools had not gone on for some weeks. And well, I got to talk with her personally. I got to send her exercises. We got to talk. We had sessions where I would just talk with her parents, and together we'll find a plan. And this one-on-one relationship that I had with her and some other students at the time, it helped them, motivated them, gave them hope that even if they weren't taking the exams that year, it should not stop them from studying. It should not stop them from developing their academic prowess. It should not stop them from gaining the skill set that they needed to gain, the knowledge that they needed to acquire, the competencies that they needed to develop. So, long story short, schools reopened and their grades hadn't dropped. And I noticed that comparing with other schools, those students in Form 5 had better performances generally. So we continued, and this particular student, Adam Betty, she took the exam and she went in for 10 subjects and had straight A's in all her subjects. It was a very glad moment. Her parents were happy, she was happy, and she went further to apply in another school in a different locality that is in Yaoundé. And she got admissions she got admissions very easily because her results were spectacular, which just highlights the fact that the teacher-pupil relationship can be the only anchor on which a student's motivation lies. And by so doing, by motivating that student, there's a linear, or should I say a direct proportion between how motivated the student is and their acceptability, their acceptance, their readiness to face new and complex challenges with regards to education and to overcome it. It lies almost entirely on how well you know your students, how well you can present the situation, how well you can help them, how well you can assist them, how much you know about their learning styles, and how you can use that knowledge to help foster motivation, and by so doing to improve on the quality of learning that is gotten by your students. So that's my take on it. Thank you. Let me know in the comments if you have any different view.